Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. I just wanted to come on here and say thank you so much for joining my new Facebook group. So, some of you may know that I have been selling Saint makeup, and I wanted to start this Facebook group because I have a lot of women on here that I don't follow or don't follow me on Instagram, which is where I've been doing most of my makeup tutorials. So I just wanted to come on here and say hello and introduce you to what I've fallen in love with Saint Makeup. So a couple of months ago, I felt like I needed a change for my everyday makeup routine. I've worn drugstore makeup pretty much my entire life. I'm 41 years old. And as my skin started to mature, I didn't feel like my drugstore makeup was really cutting it anymore. And I wanted to try something different. So I, of course, was on TikTok one night scrolling through and found a woman, Mandy Sims, that was doing makeup tutorials, and I fell in love with it. And I purchased the products and tried it and couldn't believe the way that it felt and looked on my skin. So that's kind of like led to my Saint journey. I've been doing this for a couple months now. I've had the pleasure of meeting up with quite a few friends and family members of mine and been able to do makeup on them, and they've all absolutely fallen in love with it as well. So basically, what is Saint Makeup? Saint Makeup is like nothing that I had ever seen or put on my face before. It's a cream-based makeup, and basically it takes different colors, which we call highlight colors, which would be what we would normally call foundation, and they are matched to your skin type and tone, and they blend on your face together rather than doing one foundation color all over your face. So right now I have eye makeup on, but I have nothing on the rest of my face. As you can see, I have dark freckles up here. My nose has a little bit of redness, so does my chin. So the 3D cream makeup will allow me to apply different colors in different places of my face and then blend it all together, creating almost like a 3D look on your face rather than just one color. And it's great for women that live in seasonal climates like we do. So right now we're in the summertime and you're going to get tan. So you're going to need a darker color to match your natural skin tone. And then as you get into the fall, we all, get a little whiter, and you need to go a little bit lighter so that you're not looking orange. So that's basically what it is. And I figured I would just come on here and do my quote unquote foundation, which is what we call contour and highlight, and show you guys what it's all about. So like I said, I put on a little eye makeup so I didn't look totally scary. And I was gonna go ahead and put on my 3D cream makeup so you could see what it's all about. So this is like a little compact that you can get. It's called the Quad from Saint. And basically when you get the makeup, you get them in these little tins, just like this. They pop out like that. This is actually an illuminator. And when you get the compact, they snap magnetically into the compact. So they never come out. They're magnetized, which is great. This Quad compact comes free if you purchase 4 colors, which you can totally mix and match. And it can do your entire face. I will do a little bit more, but ultimately it can do your entire face. So this first brown color right here is called Walnut. That's what I'm going to use to contour with. This is my main color, my main highlight color, which is Aura. And then my White Peach, which is my pop highlight color. So I use that like underneath my eyes, like where maybe I have some dark circles. And then the last color is Ruby, which is lip and cheek, which looks super scary, but I promise you it's not when it goes on. So this can be used as a blush. You can use it for lipstick. And if you wanted to, you could even use it as eyeshadow, just a little bit to give yourself a little bit of something on your eye if you didn't want to do a full eyeshadow look. So let's get started. So I'm gonna take my Walnut, which is my contour color. You can either put it on with a brush or you can just literally put it on with your finger. My best, what I can say is this is like paint by numbers. If you can do paint by numbers, you can do this. So a little bit of Walnut right on my finger, and I'm just gonna put it on my forehead, just like that. There is no right or wrong way to do this. A little line right under each cheekbone on my jawline, just like that. And I do a little bit here. So now I'm just gonna make sure, and to be honest, this makeup lasts forever. A little bit goes such a long way. You don't need to use a ton. Okay, next step, my main highlight, my aura right here. My finger still has a little bit of the contour color on it. That's fine. I'm gonna take it, okay? And I'm just gonna put a little bit in the other places, right? That's it. That's all I need. Okay, so I'm looking, kind of crazy right now, but I promise you it all goes together. Now my highlight color, or my pop highlight color, which is my white peach, this is my lightest shade, that's gonna go underneath my eyes where I have some bags. I usually put a little bit here, tip of my nose, tip of my chin, okay? Now, we're gonna see how this blends, and sometimes where you have extra redness, which I definitely do right on my nose and on my chin, I might have to add a little bit more, but we'll see how it blends out. So then I'm gonna take all of our brushes, which are so amazing. They're such good brushes. Every single one is double-sided, completely and totally washable. I wash them all the time and they come out like brand new. And they are so soft. I never believed in expensive brushes, and they're not even that expensive. I think this one is $35, but it's double-sided. It makes such a difference. I'm telling you, again, as somebody that has bought drugstore makeup my entire life and brushes, I could not even believe how soft these brushes were when I started using them. So I am taking that contour, that dark color that I put on my forehead, and I am blending it up into my hairline, just like that, okay? Then I'm gonna leave it. Now I'm going to take the contour that I put on my cheekbone, and in a circular light motion, I'm just blending it in, almost like you would when you blend in your blush, right? So you're just taking it with a circular motion, and you're blending it in. Now I still have it on my jawline. That you pull down. Pull it down into your neck so that everything evens out, right? You don't have a line that stops on your jaw. So that blends down, just like that. Okay. So now we have the contour color blended in. I'm same side of the brush, the small side of this bronzer blush brush. I am not gonna clean it. I am not gonna wipe it. I am going to continue now blending in on my face. And generally I don't have my eyes done, so I would go right over my lid to give myself a nice base on my eyelid for my powder colors. But because I did that beforehand, I'm trying to be careful to go around them, right? Blending, blending, blending. And I'm gonna just take another brush here that's a little bit, got a softer tip so that I can blend around my eye nicely. Okay, just like that. Back to my other brush. And just blending everything else in. You can see it's not blended there. Okay. Okay, so see how you can see a little bit of a shadow almost up by my hairline? Gives me a little bit of contour, and I'm literally just taking my contour right here and going on that cheekbone, like the tiniest bit. Okay, so that looks good. But now I'm like, I'm looking a little pale for end of June. I need a little color on my face. So we have a Bella bronzer product. It's a tin. It's this dark color right here. Looks scary, totally not. This bronzer, I have tried so many bronzers before. This bronzer does not ever, I haven't met anybody that it's made them look orangey or ridiculous. It looks so natural. So I'm taking the same brush, did not clean it, and I'm gonna go like that, right? And I am just gonna blend it in places where you wanna see color. You wanna look like you were out in the sun and got some really nice color and you're just browned up. Look at that. It's so natural. Some people do a little more, a little less. I like to look tan, and I'm trying really hard not to be in the sun as much anymore. So this makeup is perfect for that because I can. Okay. I can look like I've been in the sun without SPF, but I've not. Pull it down on your neck always, just so you don't have, and that's it. And gives you such a nice glow. I do not look orange at all. Okay, last step. I am going to take Ruby, which looks scary, but it's not. So this is the lip and cheek. And I take my brush, if I can find it. There it is. Okay. So a little bit on my finger, right there, right there. Okay, so now watch. So now I look like a clown. Take my brush. Here we go. Now, depends on, so I'm tapping. I am not rubbing hard on my face at all. I'm tapping. So now I could say, I don't know. It's a little bright for me. Back to my bronzing blending brush, bronzer blush brush right here. Still has all of my foundation color on it. I'm gonna go over it and I'm gonna just mute the color ever so slightly. There we go. Okay, now, I don't love the color on my lip. I feel like I need to darken it just a tad. This is another lip and cheek right here. So scary, looks so scary, right? Black cherry, I'm sorry. This one is a little more gloss, it's got a gloss to it. So we have a couple different lip and cheeks. We have a matte, which is the one I just put on, which was Ruby. This black cherry is a semi-gloss. It also can be used as blush. It's absolutely beautiful. But you can mix and match them. Okay, guys. So that's it. Took me 14 minutes. I probably talked a little more than when I was actually doing it. It usually takes me, definitely less than 10. And I have no lips. I swear to God, I need help there. I need help in that area. So that's it. That's it. And I've got full face of makeup. Generally speaking, after I am done with that, I take a setting powder, which I just buy on Amazon. This one, it's Maybelline Lasting Fix. It's actually banana setting powder. It's amazing. Same brush, I'm gonna use the large fluffy side, dip in a small amount, and then pat it. And that takes out all any sheen that you have to it and mats the makeup. And I'm gonna be out in 95-degree weather today, attending end of the season soccer barbecue in a park with my kids. So I'll do an after picture and show you how it literally will not run, will not stay. It stands up to the heat and sweating. So anyway, happy Saturday. Thank you for being here. Can't wait to share more with you. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.